Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and this is Harman Kardon SoundSticks wireless speaker system with wires. This is an unboxing video of version 3 of the awesome looking SoundSticks system. There has been version 4 recently unveiled at CES 2020, and those look amazing, but this is version 3 that I've had in my office for a couple of weeks and I've been playing around with, and I really like the look of. They're very good looking speakers with a really interesting setup and a very nice design. They feature a 6-inch downward firing subwoofer, which you'll see in all its glory in a minute, 8 full range transducers, integrated Bluetooth technology, easy access touch controls. Speakers also have a frequency response from 44Hz to 20,000 Hz. And deliver some really fantastic audio. But the main appeal for these, personally for me, is the look and feel of them. They look like they're made of glass, they're see-through, you can see everything that's going on, and it looks awesome. It looks really good on the desk that you'll see at the end when I've finished. And you get a taste of what it looks like with the setup. You can see the large subwoofer here. Really unusual design to it. Kind of looks like a vortex or a vacuum setup. They recommend putting this on the floor, but it's too glorious not to have on the desk, to be honest with you. It looks really nice, and it's got some rubberized feet to it that sit nicely on the desk. Now the little speakers themselves, the satellites, kind of are a bit phallic, and if you can get over the fact they're very phallic looking, and they also look like they've got a cock ring around the base of them, then they're very nice looking speakers that deliver some excellent sound. It's worth noting, while we're going through this video, that this is an ex-display model that was sent to me for testing, so if you notice any sort of fingerprints or random marks on them, that's probably why. However, it was good because getting them out of the box, I noticed immediately that the rubber rings around the bottom had collected some dust during their use as display models, and you can see it a little bit in the video. I tried to clean them up a little bit as well, but that's a hint of what the future holds. So that rubber unfortunately does pick up quite a bit of dust and hold onto it, so a bit of a pain to clean. Now on the left speaker you can see the little metal touch controls at the bottom, up and down volume controls. You can press and hold both of those to mute the speakers really quickly as well. Otherwise there's very little in the way of controls. There's a power button that also does subwoofer adjustment at the rear, which I'll show you in a bit, but otherwise very no fuss. One thing you will spot is the Bluetooth logo on the inside there, and that's because these support not only a 3.5mm jack connection to your PC, for example, or other devices, but also Bluetooth connectivity, and that's a dual connectivity option as well, so you can connect your phone, for example, to them as well as your PC at the same time, which is something I've done and something I really enjoy seeing that on various devices. So that means you can watch YouTube videos, for example, while still hearing audio from games or whatever you're watching on your PC, which is great, having that sort of dual connection option. The highlight, as I said, is obviously the design, the see-through nature of them, really good look and feel to them. Now the subwoofer is where you connect both the satellite speakers and the attachment to your PC, and you can see it comes with a really snazzy looking cable. Now these are pretty pricey, these speakers, and I'll leave links in the description to where you can purchase so you can see the price in your region, but they're reasonably expensive, and I think you do pay for the quality of the design. It's a very nice design, very solid sound, incredibly loud, very capable, really rich. It's obviously a 2.1 speaker setup, so it's not a surround sound setup like the Katana Creative soundbar I did recently that had virtual surround sound. This doesn't have that. It's a stereo sound with a subwoofer, but it does deliver a very rich sound. And listening to music, watching films and playing games with them, and found them really, really capable and really enjoyable. They look fantastic on the desk. They don't take up a great amount of room. You can see the satellite speakers with a rubber ring around the bottom. They sit nicely on the desk. If you don't have much room, you could easily put the subwoofer underneath, get that out of the way, and have the cables just run up for the satellites to sit on either side of your monitor. You'll see this setup at the end where I'll show off what it looks like on my desk. I've got quite a large desk, but really those speakers themselves don't take up much room. And you can see straight inside the housing as well. I initially thought that maybe these were made of glass because the way they're designed, they just look like a really good quality. Harman Kardon says it's an industrial design. It is actually a plastic. It's a very solid plastic, and I'll show that in a little while. That's probably a good thing though, because I'm a bit of a clumsy buffoon, and you wouldn't want to pay a few £100s for a set of nice speakers and then knock them over and break them. But it is very plasticky. However, the rubber ring on the bottom obviously takes out some of the issues you might have with vibrations and any issues with desk as well. So you get a really good sound quality out of them. I really like these speakers. Again, you can see the easy access buttons for volume control at the bottom here, at the bottom of the ring. You only have those on the left hand side. You can easily adjust the volume up and down with those, and press and hold both to mute them. Just don't put your finger in the middle and get that stuck. A close-up shot there, you could also see the dust that I was talking about. Underneath the subwoofer, you can also see straight into that, where all the action and power comes from, and kind of seeing the insides of it is a really nice, interesting design in that way. I really like to be able to see all the little gadgets, circuit boards, transistors and all that other goodness inside. Is fantastic. It looks brilliant. Again, you can see the rubber feet on the subwoofer as well. So obviously every design aspect has been thought about here to make sure you get the best possible sound. I have found if you turn the sound up too much, there is a bit of vibration from the subwoofer, but that is because it's on my desk. Here at the rear, you can see the little dial. This dial adjusts the level of bass you're getting from the subwoofer. It also doubles as the power button, so you can press that to turn the speakers on. And then there's a little light at the rear, lights up white to let you know when it's on and off. It's easy to see at a glance. Otherwise, there's nothing much to give away that they're on, apart from when the sound comes out. So in a moment, I'm just going to show you the quality of the sound, and hopefully you'll enjoy that. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. This has been the Provoked Prawn. Hope you found this video useful, interesting or hilarious. Be sure to subscribe and check out these other videos, as well as taking a look in the description for links and information you might find useful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or anything you'd like to see extra about this, and have a great life.